Hi students, very good morning to all of you. In the last class, we have discussed what are the different types of PV cells and working principle of a PV cell we have seen. And in this class, we will see IV characteristics of a PV cell we will see. So as we have seen in the working principle, simply a PV cell is nothing but a light driven diode. Already you know PN junction diode. One P type material and one N type material will be combined, you will have a PN junction diode. PV cell is a light driven diode. Already we have seen. Okay? And the characteristics of a PV cell, IV characteristics of a PV cell will be derived from the characteristics of a diode, PN junction diode. For example, let us say, already all of you know that this will be the symbol of PN junction diode, symbol of a PN junction diode. Okay? So this will be anode and this will be cathode. This will be anode and that will be the cathode. If the anode is made positive with respect to the cathode, then you can call the diode is forward bias. The anode is made positive with respect to cathode. The same thing you can call as diode is forward biased. Okay, so positive to anode and negative to cathode I have given. So already know that if you keep on increasing the voltage, okay, for germanium the cut-in voltage will be 0.3. For silicon the cut-in voltage will be 0.7. Okay, let us say I have considered a silicon diode. Okay, if the voltage keep on increasing, okay, 0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, okay, as it is a silicon diode, the breaking, okay, the cut-in voltage will be 0.7. When the applied voltage is 0.7, that is cut-in voltage of the diode starts conducting. Already know that, okay, the diode current, okay, after cut-in voltage it will increases in a exponential manner, that we have seen, that we can observe here. Now I am drawing here. On the x-axis I am taking voltage, and on the y-axis I am taking the current. On the opposite side you will have minus I, on the opposite side you will have minus V, like that. Okay, so a diode is one. Okay, in the forward biased condition, if you keep on increasing the voltage exactly at, okay, let us say V cut in voltage at from that point the current keep on increasing in an exponential manner. In the forward biased case that we have seen. Now let us consider. Okay. So I have given reverse biased the circuit, let us say. Negative terminal of supply I have given to the anode. And positive terminal of the supply I have given to the cathode. This is said to be okay, reverse biasing of a diode. If you give the negative terminal to the anode and if you give the positive terminal to the cathode, that we can say, so reverse biasing of a diode. Okay, coming to, once if it is reverse bias, if you keep on increasing the voltage, at some voltage, okay, there is a steep rise in the current, the voltage can be called as a breakdown voltage. The voltage can be called as a breakdown voltage. Let us say that I am representing with VVR. So up to here the current, okay, that doesn't conduct, okay, from this point, okay. So there is a steep rise in the current as shown in the figure. Okay, in the reverse biased case. Okay, these are the characteristics of IV characteristics of These are the IV characteristics of PN junction diode. IV characteristics of a PN junction diode that you can observe. Okay, these are the. So we will observe the characteristics of, as the PV cell is a light driven diode, we will observe the characteristics of PV cell also from the IV characteristics of a diode. IV characteristics of a PN junction diode, we will observe the characteristics of a PV cell. Okay. Now let us say, okay, is the diode power consuming device or power generating device? Okay, the very important point is the diode is power consuming or power delivering device. Okay, already you know that it is a power consuming device. It is a power consuming device, but whereas PV cell is a power delivering device. Because it is generating electrical energy, DC electrical energy it is generating. Whereas diode is generating, okay, it is transferring. It is transferring or something for the conversion purpose it can be placed to DC. Okay, like that conversion purpose diode can be useful. It is a power consuming device. Okay, if you observe, okay, this is the first quadrant and this is the second quadrant and this is the third quadrant and this will be the fourth quadrant. Okay, if you observe, the most of the times diode will be operated in forward bias only. Okay, so diode operation will be in the first quadrant only because first quadrant operation will be here. If you observe in the first quadrant, okay, diode will be in a forward biased case, which can be used for different applications. Okay, so I can say that, okay, most of the case the diode operation will be in the first quadrant only. Okay, that we have observed. Okay, so in the first quadrant, if you observe, okay, voltage is positive. You can observe here also, voltage is positive. And current is also positive in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, voltage is positive as well as current is also positive. Okay, since voltage and current are positive, I can say that power will be positive. Since voltage into current, simply, so the power is also positive. Okay, since the power is positive, diode is a power consuming device. Okay, if the power is negative, that can be called as a generator. And which is, okay, generating and losing something. So that, okay, PV cell is a generator of DC electrical energy. It is generating and giving it to the load. As it is giving and losing, straight away you can say that all the generators power will be negative. As they are generating and giving it to another device that is losing the power, that you can represent with a minus sign. Okay, the power of all the generators is minus, it will be represented with the power of all the consumers. Power consumers you can represent with a positive, as they are receiving energy from other device and they are utilizing, they are benefiting. Straight away you can represent the power consumed by consumers as a positive. Because already you can observe here. Diode is a power consuming device which will operate in a first quadrant. If we calculate the power will be, okay, positive. P is equal to V into I. Whereas, okay, from the diode characteristics we are going to obtain the characteristics of the, okay, PV cell. So here PV cell is a power generator whose characteristics will be in the, okay, so diode characteristics is in first quadrant, and whereas coming to the PV characteristic, okay, if you observe now, one more thing I am going to explain here. Voltage and this is the current. These are called as ideal IV characteristics of a diode. Ideal IV care of the diode. Whereas practical cases, the practical IV characteristics of a diode will be like this. This is called as a saturating current I0. Small saturation current in the reverse direction, I naught will be there. Most of the operation of the diode will be in the first quadrant only. First quadrant only. Most of the operation will be in the first quadrant only, that you can observe. Okay, now from the IV characteristics, these are the IV characteristics of a diode. From the IV characteristics of the diode, okay, we are going to discuss IV characteristics of a, or deduce the IV characteristics of a PV cell. IV characteristics of a PV cell. Now, go to the next slide. Okay, so what we are saying? So plus V, plus I, minus I, minus V, minus I, minus V. The practical characteristics of IV characteristics of a diode will be like this. IV characteristics of diode. Practical IV characteristics of a diode. Practical IV characteristics of a diode will be like that. Okay. Already we are saying that in the first quadrant, the operation of diode will be in the first quadrant, where P is equal to plus V into plus I. Plus V into plus I, and we will have a power will be positive. Power will be positive, that we have seen. So for all power consuming devices, the power will be positive. Whereas PV cell, I would like to deduce IV characteristics of PV cell from, okay, PV cell using the diode characteristics. But so what is the property? There is a power consuming device. Diode is power consuming device, whereas PV cell is a, okay, power generating device. Okay, all the power generating devices, power will be negative. For power generating devices, P is negative. Whereas for absorbing devices or consuming devices, P will be positive. So I would like to draw the characteristics of PV cell from the diode. Let us say, so what will be the, in which quadrant the PV cell will operate? That is very, very important question. Okay. So power is nothing but voltage into current. Okay. It must be positive. It must be negative. It must be positive for consuming devices. It must be negative for generating devices. As the PV cell is a generating device, P must be negative. My question will be when it will be positive, when it will be negative. So already you have a PV cells. Okay, each single PV cell per unit area can able to generate a voltage of 0.5 volts. Okay, if we combine two PV cells in series, okay, we will get 1 volt. Like that, how much voltage you need? That many number of PV cells will be combined to get a high and high voltages. Means what I would like to say here is, okay, only voltage will be positive always. Is it a 0.5 or 1 or 1.5 or 2.5 or 230, voltage is always positive. Okay, so I am fixing the voltage. It must be for PV cell always voltage is positive. As we have a fixed voltage generated, plus 0.5, plus 10, plus 1, like that. Okay, so then in order to have P as negative, already voltage is positive. In order to have P as a negative, what I am doing, let us consider, okay, I must be negative then. Okay, I must be negative. As, okay, P has to be negative for generating devices. Already I am saying voltage is positive for PV cell. Compulsory current has to be negative. Okay. So now if you see the characteristics I am drawing. Okay, I am drawing the characteristics of PV cell now with the help of a characteristics of a diode. The operation of a diode will be in the first quadrant. If you observe, voltage is positive, and current is negative. Then only PV must be equal to negative. So most of the operation of a PV cell will be in the third quadrant. Most of the operation of a PV cell will be in the third quadrant. Operation of the PV cell will be in the third quadrant. Now let us say I am drawing. So the characteristics of a PV cell will be like this. The characteristics of a PV cell will be like this. Okay, which will be obtained from the IV characteristics of a diode. Okay, so in the third quadrant we will have most of the operation of. In the third quadrant we will have the most of the operation of the PV cell. PV cell that you can observe. Okay, so here this portion can be called as ISC. This portion can be called as ISC, short circuit current, and this portion can be called as VOC, open circuit voltage. This portion can be called as a VOC, which you can call as a open circuit voltage. Okay, these are the characteristics of a. So from the IV characteristics of a diode, I have drawn the IV characteristics of the PV cell. Okay, this will be characteristics of IV characteristics of PV cell. IV characteristics of the PV cell that you can observe. Okay, so now coming to here. Okay, I have drawn the IV characteristics of the PV cell. Very important point. Now I am going to discuss plus V, minus V, plus I, minus I. The IV characteristics, if you observe, the IV characteristics we have deduced, which will be like this. These are the IV characteristics of PV cell. IV characteristics of PV cell, which is obtained from the diode characteristics, which was obtained from the diode characteristics. Now, what I am doing is, I am flipping it. Minus I am taking upper and plus I am taking downside. Then you will have the same thing. Instead of plus I am taking minus I upper side and plus I on the downward side. So plus I on the downward side. Next I am flipping. Minus I upper side, plus I on the downside. Then the same curve we can draw like this. So minus I upper side and plus I on the downside. Then you will have the curve like this. So now this will be the third quadrant. This will be the first quadrant. Just I have flipped it. Plus side I have taken this side, and the opposite side I have taken minus side. So just if మీరు మిర్రర్ లో చూస్తే ఎట్లా ఉంటుందో అట్లాగండి. మిర్రర్ లో చూస్తే మనకి ఎట్లా కనపడుతుంది, ఇట్లా చూస్తే ఆపోజిట్ గా చూస్తే రివర్స్ లో కనపడుతుంది మనకి. అట్లాగా mirror image. Just I have flipped, plus I have taken this side, minus I have taken that side. So I will get PV cell characteristics like that. In that case, if you flip, these are you will get PV cell IV. IV characteristics of PV cell like this. IV characteristics of PV cell will be like this. If you will get. So now PV cell you will get like that. Now again. Now let us consider these are the PV characteristics. If you consider minus I in the that side and plus I in the opposite side, if you consider this will be V and minus V. Let us say the characteristics you got like this. These are the IV characteristics of a PV cell. IV characteristics of PV cell. IV characteristics of PV cell. Let us consider. Okay, now this one I am calling as ISC, and this one I am calling as VOC. This one I am calling as VOC. These are the final IV characteristics of a PV cell. Okay, from this you can able to obtain. From this you can able to obtain the PV characteristics. From this you can also get the PV characteristics from the IV characteristics. Then at the starting, voltage is 0 and there is ISC is maximum. So 0 into something, you will get 0. You will get 0. And at the ending, okay, voltage 0 and you have a voltage 0, current 0 and you will have a maximum voltage. If you multiply 0 into VOC, you will get 0. You will get 0. Starting and ending points I have fixed. Starting and ending points I have fixed. Okay. So whenever, okay, so this voltage into current, okay, like that if you multiply, it's keep on increasing. It's keep on increasing. Okay. Finally, it will become maximum at one place, and again it is coming back like this. Okay. So starting and ending will be 0. If you are keep on moving, okay, what is happening? Power is keep on increasing, and at a particular point it will be maximum. Again it will be decreasing. You will get the PV characteristics like that. Okay. This will be the PV characteristics of okay, given PV cell. PV characteristics of a PV cell. PV characteristics of a PV cell. Here, the point on the IV characteristics corresponding to maximum power, you can call as a maximum power point. You can call as maximum power point. You can call as maximum power point. The point on the IV curve corresponding to the maximum power point can be called as a, okay, so peak power. Peak power you can call as a maximum power point. This can be called as a maximum power point. And VOC is called as a open circuit voltage. VOC is called as open circuit voltage, and ISC is called as short circuit current. Short circuit current. ISC is called as short circuit current. ISC is called as short circuit.